Hello, hello. This is the game hunter. I'm just making sure that it was here. I was recording that. I this is a little bit impromptu and also a little uh unusual. Um, I'll get to why it's unusual in a minute. Let's get some music going, and then we can get this taken care of. Can get some of this music that I can play and should be fine with. Okay, this is a really impromptu video I'm doing. Loading this into YouTube as soon as I'm done with it. So ooh, hey XOG. If you're wondering why this is being given to you in this format, and anybody else who's a part of my Twitch community, things going on in my life right now. It's kind of late right now. It's like 10 something at night. I figured this would be a lot better of a video, and I could be a little more personable here, and it's the way to stream it stuff won't be so short. It can just be a really contained situation with the video, and I guess more personable. But I guess while going, while like you probably prattling, let's get into what this video is about. As you know, this is unboxing. This is not gonna. This is a box that was sent to me by a Twitch streamer, XLG. You know who you are. Um, I'm gonna do an unboxing video the old-fashioned way, with no fancy tricks, editing. Well, no editing, because this is gonna be a straight to YouTube experience. So let's do this. Okay. I think I already know what one of these items is, which was surprising when I picked up this box. It seemed kind of heavy for Pokemon cards. Oh, shoot, don't show that. A gift for you, surprise from XOG. Well, oh, well. First of all, the Switch controller is a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be, and two, it looks like he sent one, two, three, four, five boxes, like five editions of Pokemon cards. Oh shoot, and they're like 50 pieces, like 50, yeah, so 100, 150. 200. I got 250 new Pokemon cards. This is gonna be fun. Um, it's funny. You can't find these in stores anymore. Walmart says they have them, but I haven't been able to find it in store. Um, it's funny that there is still a place manufacturing these, considering the game that this is associated with came out 4 years ago. I want to say it's a very old game this is associated with. But I got my Switch kind of late, and I remember seeing this and wondering if I could buy it. This thing is 100 and some odd dollars on Amazon, so thank you. It's funny because I have a Legend of Zelda controller. This isn't official. Well, this is as official as you can get, but this isn't. This is a third-party controller. This is the first-party controller. Um, Not much of a difference other than I think I can use Amiibo support with this. I don't think I can here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Um, Oh, this thing has a rechargeable battery. Hope this thing comes with a cable, because it looks like I'm gonna have to plug this baby in to my Switch. Alright, I'll have to figure that out. I was looking at my Switch, by the way. Okay, we'll put this up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was expecting these, but I was not expecting, hold up, just make a nice thumbnail. I wasn't expecting that. This in particular was not something I was expecting. I remember him mentioning that he was gonna buy that, but he had second thoughts. So I'm guessing he was giggling um when my reaction was like, please don't. Um and by please don't, it's more of an in community thing that this XLG character, if you want to see talk with him in real time, it's on my Twitch channel. He's actually a subscriber. Um I hope to maybe stream soon, go back to streaming again, but right now life kind of takes priority during the week. Um oh yeah, just in case the Switch to control doesn't work. Actually, that probably should take priority just to see if it works. Why not? Cause this is probably gonna take a while. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna just turn my Switch on real quick and pair it. Huh. This thing isn't as heavy as I thought it was gonna be, which is surprising for an official piece of Nintendo hardware. But people who watch this video know what I'm talking about. Like this Switch itself, the Switch isn't all that heavy, but in the packaging, the Switch is like heavier than you expect since it's a hybrid. Okay, got it open. This is the first time I actually opened up an official Pro controller. I'll be keeping that because that's something that Nintendo rarely does. Oh, it's a USB-C cable, which I guess isn't too much of a shock. I should be using that, not just for my controller. Here we go. It's upside down. Might need to turn the light on a little bit more. Hold on, let me. Oh, that's the... Okay, I was wondering. Huh, this feels oddly different in the hands. That's what she said. Uh, Also, you can also tell that it's, I guess, an official piece of Nintendo hardware because that logo is up there. On this controller, as you can see, because it isn't an official piece of Nintendo hardware, they couldn't put the Switch logo on here. Yeah, this is by Power A, but I think Power A is in fact supported by Nintendo. Yeah, because Nintendo has a license on here. This is also battery operated. There's batteries on it. This one's like wireless charge, which is new, new to me. I definitely will have to figure out some way to keep it charged, but that's for a different day. Um, I'm hoping there's some charge to it already. There might not be, but side by side. Actually, I didn't even notice this, but they're definitely built differently. I wanted this because you probably wonder why you want this when you have this. Um, I wanted this for the novelty, really, and also to use it. I'm gonna use it, but I rarely get like special editions of anything, especially considering how expensive they are. This being one of the more expensive things. Controller being $100. Come on, and the only thing that came in it was this. Like $100 for this. Like this thing should be like I don't even know. I mean, it's got some more functionality in here because it is an official piece of Nintendo hardware. As I keep on iterating, um, everything feels different. I'll say that much. Also, because this is newer than this, probably by 3 or so years. Cause I kind of bought this kind of like as soon as I could because I wanted. I like the way this looked. It's like for it being third party, it's very good. It's surprising how much use I've actually put in this. I can show you how much use I put into this. I burnt I burnt that sticker out like constantly because of heat come from the batteries, but that thing like and so far it's been a really good it's been a good controller too. It hasn't like caused me any issues. Uh this feels different. So this is probably interesting to use as my main controller. Um so because I will be in fact keeping the box like I've done with everything else gaming related. So what's that make? 4 controllers that I now own? Let's see here. Pretty much 2 not related to Nintendo. I have a Logitech controller in there and also an Xbox controller. Xbox specific for the PC. Um, yeah, but let's. Okay, I'll keep this over here, just in the off chance. Again, I hope this music isn't copyrighted by Twitch. I mean, not Twitch, but YouTube. According to the person I got this from, I'm allowed to use this music. So we will see. Again, Nintendo likes to put their name on everything. But that really matters because this is a USB-C. Probably plug it just about anything into that hole here, and it probably would fit in there. Also, I think the main draw to this is I'm also supposed to be able to put an amiibo on here. So I think what I'm gonna do, because there is a USB slot in the back of the dock, and I have power going into the back of the dock. Okay. Maiden voyage. Okay, it is in fact charging. So while that's happening, let's open a pack of these. See if it was worth the shipping. Nice that I still kept these after my 10-year at Target. But based on where this is going now, I might be returning to the retail industry, which is unfortunate. Jeez, I almost mistook these for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was like, I I accidentally put Yu-Gi-Oh somehow into my deck. Okay, here we go. These are probably supposed to be new. Bam. Like, I got to point out this. So there's 50 in here. So Tropius. It's a nice art. Smeargle. I wish my cameras, but I know I got 1080p, but I'm guessing because my computer doesn't have the ability to, which should be able to determine that 1080p. No, then again, I'm looking great. I'm not pixely. Eh. Might just because of the card and the light. Another Smeargle. Gossifleur. I think there's two of everything. Gossifleur. It looks like, I could be wrong, but I think if there's a mon in here, if it has an evolution, it's gonna be in the deck with it as well. So I guess my quick question is actually, I'm actually kind of curious if these are just duplicates or if these are random. Quick Ball. Incense. One of my favorite Pokemon characters that they introduced in the remakes, Zinnia. She's in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm a bias to the Hoenn region. Poke Kid. Oh, Professor's Research from Kalos. Oh, jeez. It's interesting art. I think that's fan art for Zorua. That means I think I got so far 3 Zoruas here. Okay, that's what I thought. There's a Zora arc in here. Yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna probably save these other packs for like Twitch openings. Like I could probably open up a stream or end a stream with it. Oh wow, these are kind of new. This is a recent character in the Pokemon series, so there is in fact yeah, because he's in Galar. You know, I'm surprised there isn't a Canadian like based like region yet. You should probably work on that. Cutie Fly, Applin, another recent generation Pokemon. Okay, I'm wrong, because Applin has an evolution, and so did what else I passed by? I forgot. Oh, the EVs. Though I don't expect the EVs to be here. The evolutions. Funny, I got a Litleo in another pack. Time Pole. Yeah, I think it was Time Pole. I didn't get his other evolutions. Hippopotas. Scraggy. Like I got Scraggy too. This is an interesting one. I think that girl is supposed to be Crystal, I think is what her name is in the manga. And yeah, there is a manga XLG. Rowlet. That's from Alola, the region based in Hawaii. Cramorant, which is new. I got another Eldegoss. This is cool. This is actually this is kind of like relevant to my Brilliant Diamond playthrough. I had a Clefairy for a exceptionally long time, actually, longer than I was expecting. And actually, funnily enough, that Clefairy kind of got me through a lot. Um, I want to say that Clefairy was an MVP, which is really weird to say about Clefairy. Nickit, or as Stefan likes to call, back butt. Oh, I literally just passed earlier in here. The evolution of a Rowlet, Dartrix. Well, this is kind of relevant to like my Legends like right now playthrough. I'm like right now still collecting Pokemon in the first region. Haven't not battled the first boss yet. It's amazing how much you're able to do in the very first region that they give you. For the most part, I usually think those areas are kind of small and contained, not have a lot in there because they want you to move on to the next portion of the game. Not that one, like that's new. Cagnia, third generation, Qfint, recent. Oh, this is cool. I think this is fan art for Buizel. I think Buizel's well liked actually from the Generation 4. I liked it when I used him. Um, those are years ago though. Cramorant again. Sorry if you see me reaching for something, I'm trying to like prevent my computer from going into sleep mode. Score Bunny from the recent games. The starter I chose in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Wacky. The evolution of Grookey, which is interesting. I don't have Grookey. I don't think I saw Grookey at all in this deck. Coughing. So far, these are all like regular cards too, none of them special. Cagnia. Gossifleur. Carablast. Since I just talked about not having Grookey, here he is. The other starter from Galar, the grass type. Qfint. Well, this is kind of really weird and creepy. Snom. I actually already have a Snom card. I have to have a few, but this is the first one that I've seen where the art is of a Snom that looks pretty big, mind you, on a bench. Because Snoms are not that big normally. They're not that big. They're actually pretty small. And Luxio, the evolution to Shinx, which also, fun fact, I caught Shinx as well and evolved it to Luxio. Haven't gotten the Luxray yet, but I probably will get one really soon because leveling in that game is ridiculous. But you never seem overpowered, which is a surprise that they've managed to somehow level that out. You're no longer steamrolling in the game. It's odd. I'm pretty sure it'll probably fix itself later because I feel like you can't just not steamroll. Because Pokemon isn't that difficult, but what can you do? Let's see. You're still at the yellow. Why not? Just to confirm suspicions that maybe. I hope he didn't. I mean, these are $5 a piece for 50 cards. That's actually a really cheap deal considering when you go into like places like Target to get a deck this thick, you'd probably spend $100 maybe 50. Yeah, 50 probably. That's a lot for the possibility of not getting very unique cards. So the fact the Pokemon community was able to make so many and have Amazon, sell them for $5. I think these are normally 12, which by the way, I think these are normally 12. So 50 cards for 12 is still a good deal. It's a lot better than you think. So we're gonna open one more pack, at least on the video, and then these other three will be relegated to like stream unboxings of okay, good sign. These are different. That's what I was concerned with. I was concerned I was able to order off, get them off of, Amazon. I was concerned that they were gonna be dupes. Now I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some dupes in here regardless, but that's just the nature of card collecting. Okay, roller skates. Slowpoke. I'm pretty sure XOG's probably wondering where the heck I am with the stream. So I think he's gonna be interested to find out that I'm recording this. Something I haven't done in a very long time. Spoink. Oh wow, that's an interesting looking Kakuna. You see all the detail. I think I'm gonna need like a binder for these. It's just it's an inevitability. And luckily binders don't cost that much. Just gonna have to find those card sleeves, which don't normally cost that much either. Path to the Peak, I think. If I didn't know any better, and I do know better, this looks like an area in Legends Arceus, but the problem with that is that these cards would have been pre-printed already. So there's no way that they had Pokemon cards from Legends Arceus already. So I think the art just seems to be roller coaster. It seems to just to be I guess ironic. Not ironic, but like a coincidence, I'm guessing. Roly-Poly, another 7th gen Pokemon. I'm actually surprised with how many 7th gen, no, 8th gen Pokemon I'm actually pulling. Esper? I think mine and a lot of people's favorite uh, female character from like Ruby and Sapphire. I think anyway. She gets a lot of fanfare, I believe. Rugged. Okay, helmet. Crabominal. That is a Pokemon from 7th gen from Hawaii. Never used it. Sobble, the third of the trifecta, or the trinity that exists in Galar for the starters. I like that he's crying, but he's also like doing that meditation pose while water's falling on his head. It's actually kind of funny and kind of cute actually. Larvesta. Still gotta figure out because like I thought he was a mythical, but I don't think he is because he evolves. But then again, they have evolutions of mythicals later on actually. No. No, Larvesta is a 5th gen though. Spearow. Potentially. I think that's official hand-drawn art. Like, I think this is fan art, but like it's like an official one. Cause that Spearow looks different. It doesn't look like it does in the games. Actually, it looks like an actual like Spearow. Sizzlepede from the recent games of Sword and Shield. As you can tell, this looks like a picture taken out of Pokemon Go, or somebody went out of the way to model a Sizzlepede and get a picture and sent this thing in. Cause this is amazing. Like I wouldn't want to run into this thing in the wild. That's really disturbing. Oh, Shanks. Apparently has a rear kick, so it, jumps up, comes up to you and it turns around and kicks you with its hind legs. Pawniard. Another Cacnea. This one's got 2 attacks though. Speaking of mythicals, Rotom, a fan favorite actually. It seems like I think Pokemon's like really digging hardcore into Rotom because like Rotom's been an integral part actually in the series. How you got a Rotom partner with you, that's in your phone. And then with recent ones, Rotom can talk to you, which is something that Rotom was not able to do before. Got a Floatzel. If I can get this guy to focus. Oh, oh, speaking of Sword and Shield, this is one of the legendaries. He's behind the rugged sword, rusted sword. Gossifleur. I think this is a piece of different art, I want to say. Another Cacnea card. There's a lot of Cacnea. Ooh, Choodle. I don't know why his head's bigger than his body. We just run with it. We don't care. He's also chewing what appears to be on like some weeds. Really funny. This looks to be like a really old card. I don't know like what print this is from, but that Pidgeot, like there was a time when Pokemon looked this serious on Pokemon cards, and I haven't seen that in years actually. I mean, granted, when I first got involved with this, I got Pokemon cards for Christmas, like long time ago, like when I was in first grade. Um, Lost them, but I remember like a lot of kids came across a Hollow Charizard. Didn't realize what we had. When I found out, I lost it. Well, I had already lost it. Another rusted sword. Another Luxio. Oh, look at this. Actually, I think this is a different. Like this is like a different art for Luxio. I think that's what makes some of these cards rare. Is just that, or valuable is the art that's on them. This is another Shinx, also with a different attack under pressure. We'll be checking on that Xenoblade controller in a minute before we end this video off. Horsia, or Horsea. Let's pronounce it Horsia. Yanma. Really cool art, actually. Yanma doesn't get a lot of love, I notice. More Piku, but he's sharing the art with like Snubble and Rickety. It's like, yeah, it looks like more Piku took the berry from Snubble, and Snubble's actually really upset about it. You couldn't really tell there, but Snubble was crying. Another, I think, is a different like art for coughing. What's Ascension do? Oh wow! It looks like if you can play this card and immediately evolve it. This is apparently a stats effect card. You play it and your active Pokemon is confused. Red card. I think these are important for something. Oh, it's a draw 4 and a shuffle. Something happened to this Diglett. Um, I couldn't tell you what. Oh, Pikachu. One of those many pieces of art that exist on the internet of Pikachu. Uh, this is by far the cutest, and I think this is like fan art. Again, fans typically have the ability every now and then to send in art, and usually if the Pokemon Company likes it, they'll put it on a card. So there are some people who have drawn some things who probably are in their 50s or something like this when they were, no. If you were part of Pokemon craze, Yeah, so some people who have probably drew something when they were little kids, who are probably now in their 30s, like beginning 30s, late 20s, they probably made something for the Pokemon card contest, more than likely, when they were a part of it. And they probably have some art that they don't remember in here, and someone else will discover it and get a lot of fun and a lot of joy from it. And maybe if they were Floatzel, by the way, uh, maybe they're still part of the Pokemon franchise and they forgot about it. It'd probably be pretty funny if they actually one day came across that card that they made. Second Tropius I pulled, which is interesting. I think this is either the second or third Rowlet I've pulled. For full disclaimer, I don't play the Pokemon card game. I probably won't. Or at least if I do, it won't be real serious. Another coughing. If I actually had a wheezing or a Galarian wheezing, because it doesn't give specifics. Another piece of art for me, Morpeko, which I'm noticing a theme here. Morpeko is a hungry boy. Another Choodle. Eldegoss, another one. Premrant. Rusted Shield, so now I have the other legendary, just to give you a better look at it. There's a shield, which, by the way, where is it? That is the game that he's on, and that's in his like full awakened form. If I ever find the time in the future, maybe I will get back into this, but yeah, so I gotta put my hand above it to let it refocus, which is really bad for something I think cost me $60, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay. These were at least the first two. The first one, two of the five cards that XLG was gracious to buy for me for $5. So based on what based on this, it looks like he probably spent like 30 on it. But with the addition of this controller, which I need to go by the way and check to see actually how much it actually is, will tell me how much it's spent in this package. But I think at this point he probably shouldn't buy me anything else the rest of the year. Just saying. But you do what you gotta do, XLG. If you want to do something, I'm not gonna tell you no. Okay. Enough of putting those away. Before we end this video off, what I want to do. Okay, you're still charging, but this is gonna probably be really disorienting for you guys. But this, I'm using OBS to record this, and I mentioned that I do stream. We're gonna turn my switch on. Disconnect you for a minute. Oh, I think my Elgato is not. I know what it probably is. Maybe I knocked something out over here. Huh, this is kind of concerning. Yeah, Elgato was doing this to me before, actually. Let's see if my actual software is working. This thing was also not cheap. I think that was like so... Okay, so it can't even detect that. Huh. So... Hmm. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is take this out real quick. There you go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to pair this. I guess I could also sync it with the power cable, so let me do that. Wow, there's actually some delay. This controller, I can hear, huh? Mm. I wonder why that's doing that. Let's go to direct game capture software. Maybe it's an issue with OBS Elgato that needs to be fixed. It's quite possible. Yeah, that seems to be on time. Like for the reason there's a delay, and it's probably coming from OBS trying to get the signal from this thing and going into my switch. Still coming out of the switch, going into the Elgato, and then from the Elgato going into my computer. But yep, it is working. So XLG, you don't have to worry about that. It's actually working. Also, uh, I now have more reason to eventually get around to playing um, 2, because I've already played through and beat all of 1. But that's a different project for a different day for myself. First, I gotta get through Pokemon Legends Arceus. But I guess with that, guys, I'm gonna call it there. This was an unboxing video. Uh, like, comment, and subscribe. This will be charging. That's not bad. You know, put it behind the Switch while it's charging. Okay, with that, that is the end of the video. I was almost called it end of the stream. We almost hit an hour. Uh, this probably could have been done as a stream, but hey. These will be opened up on stream at a later date. I just gotta be reminded because there's 3 more packs. Yeah, 3 more packs. All 50 cards each. So I think that's it. I'm gonna get this done and then upload it straight to YouTube. So you will get this the same day at the same night I did this. So bye. See you guys on our stream next. Hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. See ya.